So we're gonna check down here to see. Oh yeah! We got some maple syrup.
Hi, I'm Steve with Seeds and Arrows, and this is Mike with Seeds and Arrows.
There you go.
So we are trying to figure out if we can tap into some maple trees and get some syrup.
All right, so we got 5 buckets. We went ahead and washed them out, sterilized them, and we're gonna hook them up here, try to get the tap in here. We're learning about this as we go. I watch a YouTube channel, or I watch a YouTube video on it, so we'll see how it goes. But that's what I'm thinking, like right. But
As long as it goes downhill.
that's what I'm thinking, yeah. But I don't want the straw to be so far in there.
The straw or the hose?
The hose.
Huh.
Straw, if you're siphoning, I guess.
Well, it needs.
But I really don't need that much of it, so I think we could probably cut these in half. Like make
I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that?
Let's just keep it the length you got right now, and just stretch the bucket a little bit further away from the tree.
All right, we'll do that. All right, so that's the bucket right there. I'm just worried about it falling down the hill here. Might have to get like one of these tree branches to.
Yeah, we might have to brace it.
All right, so I guess when we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this near the trunk. Go in a little ways. You're gonna go in a little ways there. Make sure you're going at an upward angle. From everything that I watch. You gotta find your hole. And you got your tap. Now we gotta wait.
Yeah, that ain't like the beer taps I've seen.
Alright, so
that one's tapped in.
See, told you that drill bit would do.
Yeah, it was perfect.
That was perfect, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Sometimes you're right.
No
Nothing yet.
syrup yet. No. Gotta wait longer.
I have to wait for my pancakes.
Alright, so we're gonna go down here. We're gonna go down here and do a couple more taps. We got a couple more trees that are bigger trees, if you were wondering, but I just figured that we'd at least get a couple in here. Hey, that might be a twofer.
Yeah.
Get one in on each side.
Actually, we're hoping we actually have maple trees.
Yeah. Actually, my dad had a good point. You don't want to base your, you don't want to drill first and then have short enough hose. So we're going to measure out with a hose to see how much hose we have and then go from there.
Every now and then I'm right.
Every now and then. All right, so got another maple tap here. I'm going to see. Actually, you know what? Might actually do here.
What might you actually do?
Since we got our hoses a little longer, I'm going to do crisscross.
Boy, aren't you nifty?
How about that?
Yeah.
So measure it out where you're going to have it, right about there. I got you. All right. All right, so I guess that's all we're doing. We'll have to go back. I thought I had a little more juice in my battery, but I guess we'll have to just wait and see what these do and then go from there. Yeah, mommy is not playing.
Only game is life.
Okay. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Seeds and Arrows Frontier. I'm Mike, and we got all the whole Get Along gang with us. So what are we going to do, guys?
We're gonna go get some honey. Not honey, maple syrup.
All right.
And we're gonna put it on our pancakes, and we're gonna become whatever that place comes out of invented maple syrup.
Yeah. So we're gonna go up and we tapped a couple of trees, so we're gonna see what the what sap is coming out. So stay tuned, and we're going up to check it out. What do you think, babe?
I'm excited.
All right.
So much fun, but it's time. I do not recommend this. Not recommend this.
I don't hold it much in
You're not holding. Oh gosh. It kind of looks like you're holding onto the front of the truck, though.
Having fun, Gray Gray?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trees cut down.
Mikey,
Yep.
can you take that here?
That's a hunting blind that Grandpa made.
Oh, that's where we run over. That's where Uncle Lee ran over the stuck thing. Stuck. The skunk. No, that was.
I thought it was a deer bone.
What? Let me see it. What is that?
It's a shoulder.
The shoulder bone?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where you try to hit to kill it.
Yeah. Well, you don't hit the bone.
But
You
you
don't
try
want
to hit its heart.
Yeah, you want to hit beside it.
Yeah, right there.
So,
like,
so that's the bone. How it goes down.
Is that shoulder or is that hip?
That's a shoulder.
Oh, okay.
But see, this is what
honestly.
this is the problem when everybody shoots with a bow. You end up hitting this. If you hit the shoulder, then you hit this piece right here, and that bone right there sticks out, and so you got to go straight through that bone and the other bone. If you can hit this bone over here, you're still okay. But what happens is a lot of times people don't understand, like the deer shoulder, to know that you got that bone that sticks out. So that's why you don't want to actually hit right in the shoulder with a bow.
Yeah, but I bet if you did use the crossbow, you would be like if there's actually thin parts in here, you would be able to shoot for that.
Yeah,
But
that's
you know,
right.
I don't
That's
recommend.
right.
I don't recommend that.
So this is
mineral
I think so.
Look,
All right.
footprints.
So let's go down here.
Dad,
Oh, what'd you find?
footprints.
Yeah, there's those big dog prints.
You think they're next door or are they on us?
I don't know. I don't know
it's a
whose dog it
coyote.
is.
I hope it's a coyote.
No, it's too
Oh,
big
this
for a
one's
coyote.
This one has sharp nails.
Oh,
Dad,
did you see the ones
Dad.
at Grandma's window?
Dad,
Those huge ones up there.
Dad.
Yeah.
This is a coyote. It has sharp nails.
No, it's not a coyote. That's bigger than a coyote.
It looks like a bear.
It might be a bear.
I hope it's
No.
a bear. We have a pet bear.
I'm freaking out. I am freaking out with these creepy animals.
Great.
All right.
Anytime soon a snake we can spike
Y'all think so?
and swallow you whole.
All right.
Look how far it goes.
All right. Well, we got a couple of buckets here. Let's see if y'all can find all the buckets.
Bucket hunt.
There's 5 of them.
I see 3.
What? Where in the water?
Put the taps out.
There's 4. 3, 4, 5.
What?
I found one all the way over there.
Where's one in the water? What? Where's one, Gray Gray?
Look over there.
What? Yeah, there's one all the way over there. All right, moment of truth. Let's see if we got any sap. Okay, so one of the things that I wanted to add on this video was that I've seen a lot of YouTube videos on the maple sap and gathering it, and they always say like the ratio with the sugar maples or the black maples. The sugar maples, they say, is like 40 to 1, so 40 cups of sap will make 1 cup of maple syrup. But and then like the black maples, like 50 cups of sap will make 1 cup of maple syrup. But it doesn't say how long, or I haven't seen anything that says actually how long it actually takes to gather the sap. So we've had these out for a week. We put them out, and the temperature has been the past week, every day except for one day, it's been below freezing. And then the day that it was not below freezing, Wednesday, it got down to 36. But every other day has been below freezing, and then below freezing at nighttime, and then above freezing during the daytime. So as you can see right now, we still got a little bit of ice on the top of this bucket right here, and this tree right here, I'll say is probably about, my foot is 12 feet or 12 inches. My foot is 12 inches. So probably about 13 inches across. So we're gonna check down here to see. Oh yeah! We got some maple syrup. Well, we at least got sap. So this is awesome. So this is the first bucket. Okay, so this has been a week. We had one tap on this tree, probably about 13 inches. And you see right here, moment of truth here. This is amazing. So this is our first time actually doing this, so it's kind of like more like an experiment for us to do and figure out. But look at this. This is beautiful.
Is it frozen?
Yeah. But you got to think most of the sap is actually water. So, but yeah, you look right there. We got a little less than 5-gallon bucket, little less than half of a 5-gallon bucket. So, yeah, so it's not fully frozen, but it's definitely got ice on top. So that was 1 week right there, probably about 2.5 gallons. Amazing. So what we're actually gonna have to do, we're gonna have to just leave this here. I didn't actually think that we were actually gonna get this much. I was thinking maybe just like a gallon maybe, but so this answers your question. If you're looking at doing this, 1 week can get you that much sap. Now we render this down, so 2.5 gallons. So they say a 5-gallon full, and we haven't checked the other ones, but one 5-gallon bucket would get you roughly a quart jar of sap or maple syrup. But the good news is we actually have some sap to render down to complete our video and to taste some maple syrup. So stay tuned. We're gonna check the other buckets.
Stay with Mikey.
All right, so this one I felt was big enough from what everybody's been saying on YouTube. I've been seeing what everybody's been saying. I think this is probably about 15 to 18 inches. There's my foot. So 12 inches, so probably about 15 inches. But so we ended up doing 2 taps on here, so we're gonna see how much we got. And yeah, this one's got some in it, but not as much. So this one, so we got one side, you can actually see down there, is like probably about like right to here on the bucket on this one. So, and then this side, that's a little more heavy. Okay, so this one's probably about up to here, so a little less than half on that one. So yeah, we got some out of there. So I would say probably a little more, both of the buckets together, probably a little more than half on those for this big tree. And again, that's from Saturday to Saturday, so 1 week. We had one day that it did not fall below freezing, and then every other day it was in the upper 20s, around 26 to 29, and then it got up into like 35. So let's go down and check this down here. All right, so we're checking this tree. This tree's, I think like this one is, I would say less than my foot, or maybe right at 12 inches. So that one's 12 inches. All right. So I'll give you a little bit of perspective, but we're gonna check to see. Good job, Ava.
You found a stream? A stream? Oh, a stream, yeah.
So we are.
Yeah.
So okay, so whoa, look at that.
Okay, hold on, guys. I'm recording. We can't hear with all the rustling.
What do you think, Gray? Is there sap in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so you want to record how much is in here? All right, so this one's the same amount of, this looks like about the same as like the other ones. It's just about, just under half a bucket of maple syrup. So for a week, so from Saturday to Saturday, like I said. So we got half a bucket from this one. Now let's go check for the last one here.
Right here.
Are you able to get that? So we got 4 trees, one with 2 taps, but out of all the trees, a week.
There's chairs and a root beer cone over there.
Yeah, I've seen those chairs there before. But okay, so this is another tree. You see my foot here, 12 inches. So it's probably just about 12 inches. And you can see right here, we got about right here on the 5-gallon bucket. So just under half a gallon, or just under half a bucket full.
It's about 2 gallons.
Yeah, I'd say about 2 gallons.
Yeah.
That would probably be about right. Good job, Mikey. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take all the syrup back. We're gonna make a little fire pit and render it down to see.
By we, he means me.
Well, no, we all are. So if you want to grab that one, put the lid back on it, yeah, and then what we're gonna do when we, man, look at that boy, just strong and tough. All right. So now you kind of know, which we were very curious to see how long it actually took to get a decent amount of sap that you could render down. So basically, I mean, we got 4 buckets that are about half a gallon, or that are about 2 gallons. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, and then maybe the other one was maybe 1 gallon. So 9 gallons.
This is a weird tree. You can see straight through.
Yeah, isn't that weird? Wonder how it did that. Well, a branch came off. I guess it rotted off, and kind of, we got a lot of weird trees out on our property. But some of those trees are maple trees, and we're about ready to taste our own maple syrup on our property. So 9 gallons in a week. So if you think about that, we still got probably a good month that we can render down sap. One thing also I wanted to bring up while we're out here, if you're getting into making maple syrup, so we've had these trees, the maple trees here, and how they actually look now compared this tree, if you can see that, where I got my tap at, like the bark on there, compared to this tree. So this tree I actually tried to tap, and it looks very similar, and it actually may be a maple tree, but when I drilled the hole, it was like nothing was coming out. So I don't know, the tree bark looks very similar to a maple tree, but what I think we're gonna do, so there's that close-up of this tree that I tried to tap, and then I'll show you this tree up here. So obviously it would be a lot easier to come out here in the springtime and fall to actually identify your trees. But you can kind of see how this bark, it still has this moss growing on it, but the tree bark itself, is very similar to that other tree bark. So, but you know, there you have it. So we're gonna check this out, see how good it tastes.